Welcome to my channel. I am not a pro, but I am super passionate about all things that are makeup, hair, lashes, fashion related. And so when I find something that I truly love, I just want to shout it from the rooftops. So this isn't a super fancy snazzy video, but I am really excited to share it with you. And I hope that if you have the same hair struggles that I do, that this can come in very handy for you. So I'm super excited about this Uniwigs hair topper. I've done one other tutorial with this topper, and I've done a couple others with different toppers and different hair colors. So for this one, I've already shown kind of how I apply it and mix it in before. So I'm just going to quickly go over that with you in this one. But what I want to show is how you can take that fine hair and mix it with the topper so that you can have a super fun braid. Because one of the problems that I have with really fine thinning hair is that I can't do fun braids. They're like teeny tiny. So that's what I want to show you today. So I will share in the details below always a coupon code and where to get the topper and what the specs are on it. But it is a real Remy human hair topper, and it's 20 inches. So it's, oops, it's a little bit stuck. It's the longest I could get. And I have waited a bit to do this. If you watch my other one, you'll see my hair is a lot shorter. I've waited a bit to do this video because I really wanted to be able to see how much better it would blend if I allowed my hair to grow out a little bit. So it's still very short, obviously, but you can see here's the topper, and I think this one is 6.5 in the width, but I will link that below. And I don't know, you can kind of, I don't know if you can see my finger through here, so you can see through the lace in the middle, which I love because that comes in handy for the part. So of course you can part this straight down the middle, but you can see I parted my hair off to the side a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna just open these up. There are 4 clips on this one. Okay, and I am going to actually not put it all the way up to the front of my hair. I'm going to do it a little bit, oops, now that it's stuck, a little bit further back on my head so that I can mix those hairs in the braid. So I'm going to go over here and just be a little bit off. Normally I would tease my hair on the top, and I totally forgot to do that, but I would tease it so that the clips stick even better. I'm pretty tight with them, so I pull it over as much as I can, scoop under to clip it on, and I might, once I get them in, I usually will like adjust the front ones a little bit. Okay, you don't have to put it this far back on your head, but it blends so well that I typically will put it a little bit farther back. Okay, one of the things that I like to do is take, now I have hair. There you go. One of the things that I like to do is take a brow powder or a dark, whatever your root color is, shadow. And so I'm using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and it's in black gray. And so I'm just gonna actually use that with I believe these are called tapered brushes, and I'm just gonna mix in with my part. And the shadow. And obviously there are some really great just hair fiber powders, but for me I can't stand when the like fibers are falling in my face, especially if I had done my makeup that day. So I kind of just cheat and use an eyebrow powder. As you can see, it's already kind of like falling down here. And I'll mix that in. I might use like a bigger brush and just blend. So I don't know if you can see just how well it's starting to blend. I won't spend a ton of time on it because I don't want to waste precious video time for you guys. But now that my head is okay. All right. So once that's done, and I do have some clips. I'm gonna have some fun with these guys too. But if you want to use bobby pins, that's fine as well. Okay. And I'm just gonna show you a side braid, but you can obviously come around all the way from the side here, but I'm gonna keep it simple. And our braid is going to start from the top. And the thing with the topper is it's not a lot of super thick hair at the back. It's not a full wig. So if your hair is short like mine, you might have a problem with the blending. So what I like to, if you're using a super long topper, obviously like my other toppers come to where my hair length is and it's not an issue at all, okay? But I do have, I'll show you, I do have clip-ins. So I just, easy peasy clip-ins that I got off Amazon. And I just clip them in along a bottom row here if I'm wanting to blend a little bit more, if I'm keeping the hair more straight. If I'm going to be curling and this is all going to get, these pieces are going to get curled in with the hair and mixed in with the hair, it's obviously way less noticeable. But since we're doing a braid, it's not going to matter. And so I'm going to take some of my hair and some of the topper hair, and I'm going to split it in 3. Okay, and we're going to go under on both sides because we're going to do a little, I'm going to take a little bit and connect it. Okay, I didn't take enough hair. So we're going to start again. That happens. I didn't like how they were split. I wanted more of a chunk on the front. So fairly even chunks. Okay. And so the front piece is the part that I'm going to put underneath first. And then the furthest one is going to go under. And then I'm going to do that again. But this time, I'm just going to grab a little bit of hair. And that's going to go with it. And then the same on this side. But I'm only grabbing topper at this point from this side. Okay? But from here, I'm grabbing my hair and topper hair. And very quickly, it's going to get thick. So on this side, grab a piece from the back and it just goes under. And then my front piece goes under and I grab a little bit more hair. I think that was only my hair in that one. Grab a little bit more topper hair and just go all the way down. So I'm going to grab a pretty big chunk here when it gets closer to my ear. And I'm not worrying about this one like being super smooth or super perfect because I want it to be a little bit of a messy look, especially since I'm going to be adding the clips. Okay, so now I'm just gonna tie it with an elastic, little mini one. I'm gonna start pulling out the pieces You can see it's gonna be super duper messy. And looking at it now, I would probably add my little extension pieces just because my hair is still pretty short. But I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, so of course you can leave it down, but I'm like the worst at tutorials. I am probably gonna circle it around and pin it. So I'm gonna take one of my cute pins. I'm gonna put this one in the back where the hair is short on this side. And just pin that so that they don't all fall out. So if you have a cute little pin like that. I only did one pin in, but that's probably how I'll keep it. So there you have it. There's my braided updo, super quick using a topper. And I might put another little pin right here, but that's about it. And so I could easily have done this side as well, but I'll probably kind of just mess that up a little. Wrong way. This way. Nah. I'm gonna pin this one up too. I'm gonna switch this one for a bobby pin, but there you have it. I hope that that was helpful. Let me know any questions that you have, whether that's about braiding or about toppers. Thank you so much for being here. I will try to keep doing new braids and showing you that as my hair kind of complies a little bit better, but there you go. Thanks, guys.